Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today I'm going to show you how to make this snowman kit in a can. It's super cute, fun, and the great thing about this project is that you don't need snow to use it. The other great thing is that your kids can make this. It's a great gift for a big brother or sister to make for their little brother and sister, or friends to make for their other friends. It's a twofer because they get to have fun making it and then they get to have fun using it. And it's pretty much mess-free, which means it can be done in the car on the way to grandma's house. It can be, played with at the table while you're waiting for Thanksgiving dinner to be finished being made. It's a great way to keep the kids busy and having fun, and also teaching them how to make gifts rather than buy them. The products that I'm using are from our sponsor, Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com. Now let's go to the table and make this cute craft. We're going to start with one 9x12 sheet of craft felt. You can get that at the craft store for about 30 cents. Everything else is done with scraps. Now I'm going to cut a long wavy piece from this white scrap just so that I can have kind of like a snowbank or someplace for my snow people to sit. Then I just laid it onto my blue felt. Felt sticks to felt, so it kind of makes a really fun and easy to keep track of little playboard. And if you didn't want to use the pail and you wanted to have a more stable surface, you could always cover a piece of cardboard with felt. Now you simply want to cut a bunch of circles out of more scraps of white felt, and that's how your snow people can be built. The more circles you have, the better, because the kids will have the more options to create with. Now it's time to make some accessories for your snow people. You can use orange felt to cut some little carrot noses. You can make hats, scarves, mittens, pretty much anything you can imagine. Be creative with that bag of felt scraps I know you've been hoarding, and make tons of accessories to go with these guys. The more options you have, the longer these kids will play with the toys. You can also use embellishments that aren't made of felt, such as these buttons. And by the way, that cute little jar that I'm storing them in is from Paper Mart. They're sold in sets of 3, and I will try to find a link for you in case you're interested in those. They are just adorable. So if you want to use buttons or any other plastic embellishments or charms, all you have to do is glue a little bit of Velcro to the back of the button. Now, I'm using hot glue here, but if you're working with kids, please use a quick grab glue such as a Beacon 3-in-1 or a Helmar 450. But there you go. You just cut the Velcro into small little pieces and it works just fine. And I made up a bunch of these ahead of time so that I could stick them on my little snow people. To give my little snow people arms, I'm using a metallic pipe cleaner, and the metallic ones are kind of nice because they're kind of that scratchy material and they grab to the felt really well, but I think you could also use a regular brown pipe cleaner if you prefer. You can find any color you can imagine of pipe cleaners at Paper Mart, and they're very inexpensive, about $1 or less a bag, and I'll put a link in the video description so you can find those. So simply cut off a small piece of the pipe cleaner, give it a bend about 3/4 of an inch from the end, and then another bend, and that will give you an arm with 2 fingers, and then just stick it to your snowman. Remember, all this stuff can be picked up and moved to create infinite designs of snow people and hours of fun for the kids. The best thing about this project is that when you are done, all you have to do is fold up the practice play mat and then just put it inside of your adorable pail from Paper Mart. I love these pails. They're super cute, and I think that they would be great for storing your stuff in the studio too, just because you could see all the beautiful ribbons or whatever you stored in there from the outside of the clear pails. Now you can buy these in sets of 6 or in larger bulk packages if you want to save a little money. Then I decided that looked a little shabby, and if I was going to give this as a gift, I wanted to make it look a little neater. And we're also going to decorate the top of the lid with some paper. So let me go die cut some circles and then show you. You can kind of put your one snowman in along the edge and make it a little neat so that for gifting it looks really special. And then after that, the kids will just throw their supplies back in there willy-nilly. So I cut a blue piece of cardstock into a 3-inch circle, and then I'm punching a 1.5-inch scallop circle, and that's going to be a snowman face. Now I'm simply using a permanent marker to draw a cute snowman face right on this punched out shape. And the marker is nothing fancy. It's simply a ultrafine Sharpie. And I like using a permanent marker because then you can color it in with whatever water-based markers you have, such as Crayolas, or if you have more crafters markers, you can use Tombos, Mementos, whatever you have that's not an alcohol marker. It'll work just fine without smearing. Then I simply glued the paper punch circle with my snowman face onto the blue circle, and using the dot-to-dot style lettering wrote Snowman Kit on the blue portion of the tag. Now to do the dot-to-dot lettering, it's really easy. Just write a letter and then just put like a little dot where the letter starts and stops. And it's just a really cute kind of primitive crafty way that you can letter something. Then simply glue the label to the top of your pail and put the pail on your kit and you are good to go. I want to thank you so much for watching this video today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to find any of the materials I used, check out the video description because I will have a full list and links to the supplies I used at our sponsor, Papermart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com, where we make you look even better. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.